The first candidate uses gravity magic to pull handfuls of dirt from the floor, flinging it at the wall to make shapes. Nothing exceptional. My brother Rorik can make shapes too, with his earth magic. Not exactly impressive, but it's earnest. I think the king is enjoying it. Now the second candidate, a lean young man, makes a little flame dance on his fingertip. Good. Then he pulls that flame into a jet and directs it at a stone pillar, searing a mark on it. That is pretty good. That kind of fire control will definitely be useful to a king. The third mage bows deeply and unfurls a length of twine from a roll in his pack. He ties a slip knot and tosses it over the pillar. Pulling on the string, he hauls the pillar over. Not bad, but I think it was easier than it needed to be. I step forward when my turn comes and bow deeply. "Your Majesty, King Torvin," I say, pushing my glasses up my nose. "I am here as a candidate for court mage because I wish to serve you and my people to the best of my abilities." I pull a length of twine from my pack. I tie a square knot this time, the most basic knot there is, and toss it over the pillar. I think the king raised an eyebrow at that. The other candidates gasped. "Stupid, stupid, stupid. Why did I do that?" I pull it taut, sending the pillar crashing over. I hold my breath, daring to look up at the king. Is he watching me? Did he see through my illusion? How does he see me? If he sees me as a woman, I may have a chance. But if he sees me as just another man, how will he feel when he learns I'm not? Well, I can't have him see me as anyone but a man while I'm performing. I focus on throwing the next knot, over the pillar. This one a more complex overhand knot. I pull and haul, I yank and twist, and it holds. I look up at the king. He's still watching. Maybe he doesn't know yet, maybe he can't tell. I breathe a little easier and start winding the rope around the pillar. That was my signal to start the illusion. When I started making knots, I wove a simple illusion of myself as a young man into the magical threads around me. I can keep the illusion up for as long as I like, but it takes concentration. And the more complex my magic becomes, the harder it is to weave and the shorter it lasts. I finished tying off the last of the knots and then tugged the pillar back upright, nearly winded from exertion, afraid to speak, afraid to break the illusion. "Well done," Master Aldrich said to me, clapping a hand on my shoulder. "Now go sit down and wait your turn." I bowed deeply to the king. I walked away from the pillar without a backward glance. I had one more trick to show him, one that would wow him, even if he knew me, even if he saw me for what I truly was. A prince sat in the front row of the spectators and watched me with undisguised interest. Betrothed to the king. I wasn't sure I wanted that, but I was determined to find out everything I could about the man before the wedding. Determined to save myself, determined to make the king fall in love with me, and by gods, this handsome, smirking prince wasn't going to stop me.